Good morning. It is Thursday. I guess I kind of didn't tell you the truth yesterday that I wasn't going to work out today because I had a lot of stuff going on. That was actually incorrect. I'm not going to work out tomorrow because I have a 9 o'clock appointment. And wait a minute. What do I have going on tomorrow? Yes, I have a 9 o'clock appointment tomorrow. So I may try to work out after my appointment at 9's because then I have another appointment later in the day that I have to go to work. So yeah. But we're getting after it today. Today is the first day that I'm getting back to doing 5 days a week. This is going to be my upper body workout, hitting chest, back, biceps, triceps. Going to do cardio before, a little bit of stair work after. Not going to do any HIIT today. Just going to keep progressing, getting stronger every day. Trying to figure out why my watch isn't syncing to some of the fitness apps that I got going. I don't know. Things have been weird. It's kind of like I was trying to bet player props last night on the betting sites, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't see any player props for some reason. It was weird. I don't know. But it's Thursday. We should be getting close enough to them. Or the player prop. Anyway, so today I'm feeling pretty good today. Ribs are like really sore, so I'm accounting that for two things. One, that I've been pushing myself a little bit harder, and two, that my ribs are healing. So it's good. It's a good thing. Let's get after it. Let's get into the gym here. We're going to go hard today. It's fucking cold out. Well, I won't say cold. It's 42 degrees out. Still shorts and t-shirt. Did go long sleeve t-shirt today, but well, Henley, I guess, not t-shirt. But it's starting to get cold, so I guess we got to start getting ready for that. But I don't do the layers. I don't bundle and put a whole bunch of shit on. I go with as minimal clothing as possible for as long as possible, so that I can she's kind of cute. So that I can acclimatize to the weather. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of editing on this video today. I can already tell that. So, but let's get after it. I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, so we're going to hit up 30 minutes of bicycle riding. And we're going to do some shoulder work while we're on it. So we're going to hit front raises, side raises, so on and so forth, every minute on the minute. Just get some extra conditioning to those shoulders and hopefully some extra growth as well. And we're going to ignore Dana over there. It looks like he's off in his home little la la world. But I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. First time we're back doing these dumbbell press, and this superset's a little bit different because I don't do a drop set with these. I do 8 reps with starting out with 50, and then 12 reps of a dumbbell fly with 15 pounds. So we're supersetting 2 different exercises, hitting differently, but not quite the same as the drop sets before, because I don't want to spend as much time, because there's more exercises to do today than there are, on my dedicated chest, bicep, or back tricep days. So we're starting out lower with the weight because it's the first time I'm doing these. Got to see how it is getting them up into the press position with the ribs, and then how well I do with them. So let's find out. Definitely lost some strength in that area. Well, I will say the gravity aspect of that is much better than using the pec deck, in my opinion. Getting a really good stretch at that bottom. But it's beating me up already. All right. See you in a few sets. So that was chest exercise. Now we're going to superset those even more with close grip bench to skull crusher for the tricep work. But the close grip is also a compound exercise, so I hit a little bit more of that chest as well. Still doing drop set 8 sets of 65, 8 reps with 65, 12 reps with 45. Oh, God. Let's see how this goes. Kind of wish I had the performance pins to be able to do this, where I could just set them down and go and then be ready for that next set. And those are killer. Feeling great. But hitting the triceps in the lengthened position, shortened position, 2 different forms. Make sure you're hitting the triceps. Same with the bench press. Same with everything that we're doing. So you want to hit the muscle in 2 different directions. So, all right, let's take a break. I'll see you back in 4 sets. Okay, so we're on to our 5th set. And a couple things that I've realized is that it's kind of difficult to pick up the weights with my hip. So I have to do kind of a modified deadlift. But here's what it is. So we're on to the 5th. Let's get after it. Now I don't usually put them back in between every set, but trying to keep that hip flexion to a minimum. God, I sound like I'm dying. I'm fucking breathing pain so hard. Feels good though. God. Oh my God. Felt so good and so bad all at the same time. Whew. All right, move on to our tricep superset and we're done. You ever have those workouts where you kind of feel like you want to puke? That's me right now. Oh God, I really do enjoy this double superset between the chest, the dumbbell chest press, the incline flies, and then supersetting those again into the close grip bench press and skull crushers. It's really kicking my ass by the end of it. And that's that for that. Small rest and keep going. So I guess I should probably pay attention to my workouts a little bit more. So we're going into low angle flies. And these are basically similar to a decline fly because there's not a lot of room. Kind of hitting that lower chest. And it is pretty much, what the fuck? It is pretty much the only lower chest dedicated workout I do. Because I'm trying to focus more on upper pec development, but I don't want to totally neglect that lower pec. So throughout the week, it's the only one I do. Rounds things out nicely, I think. So I got everything set up, ready to go. Lifted the weights, had to reset everything because I forgot to hit the freaking record button. But last set, and these have been a little challenging, but not over the top. One thing I will say is that I've felt these a little bit more in my ribs than other exercises. That's that for that. So I had these done up a little bit differently in my workout plan, but I decided I forgot to charge my freaking mic, so I'm hoping that doesn't die. But I'm going to do close grip, underhand, lat pull downs, focusing on the mid lower lats, and then I'm going to do seated rows again, but with an overhand medium grip. So same basic movements, but hitting the back in different directions, different grips from 2 days ago when I did my back day. Starting out with much lower weight on this too, so just to see where I'm at. And I will say this is probably just about the right weight for this. So that would be fun. Stretches out the ribs, which is good. All right, so moving on to the seated rows. We're going to start with a wider overhand, not neutral, so my hands aren't directly perpendicular. There we go. That's a good word. To the floor, where they're kind of at an angle, maybe a 70-degree angle to the floor, which just changes up the grip. So put that lean forward. Pull into the belly button. I think I can go up and wait a little bit on those. Not a ton though. Don't want to kill myself just yet. We are on to the last set. I have up or increase the weight on both ends. Making sure you're getting that stretch at the top. Driving those elbows to the pocket. That was a good workout. All right, seated rows real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. All right, last set. Seated rows. Get out of the way because young lad who's in much better shape than I am needs to get in here. So make sure you're squeezing at the top of that exercise. Really feel it across those upper lats, traps, rhomboids, rear delts. Get a good stretch at the bottom.
And you still, even though you're using much lighter weight, you got to make sure you're controlling those reps on the way down. All right, so we're going to start with, I was going to do preacher hammer curls, but I did those the other day, so I'm going to do Bayesian curls. Getting that arm behind you, blow with the hammer curl grip. And you can only do one-handed because somebody's using the other side of the cable machine. If they finish up with it before, then I'll switch over to two, but otherwise, I just want to stick with one. Piece of cake. All right, so we're supersetting those Bayesian curls. Angle tricep press downs. Haven't done these in a while, so see what happens. Easy peasy. See you back here in 4. All right, we're on to our last set. Bayesian curls with a hammer grip, followed up by angle tricep press downs. And that's it for the day. All right, and last up, tricep press downs with the angle bar. He's been kicking my ass so far, so let's not waste any time. That's it. Stair climbers, we're out of here. So that's it for today. We're getting on to stair climber, just to work on. Really, I don't consider this cardio because, like I said, I'm just using this to kind of strengthen that hip and pelvis region. But I'm going a little bit faster than I usually am, so I'm on level 3. Still only going 5 minutes, getting that cardio in. So this was a long day of, it was about a 2-hour workout, not counting the cardio. But I was dragging a little bit, not moving as fast as I can between exercises, so on and so forth. Had a few conversations. It is what it is, you know. But it's a good workout overall. Feeling taxed, feeling tired, feeling ready to eat some breakfast. Enjoying the drop sets, enjoying the supersets. I mean, this is one of my longer days because it's a full upper body workout. I did take a couple things out of it. I'm going to kind of modify my workouts as well, just to get better exercises in, or changing the exercise around a little bit. So, I mean, still same basic principle, but I may include those Bayesian hammer curls, for example. So I have those biceps in the elongated position, superset with some preacher curls. So I have the biceps in the shortened position. So it's all about working the same muscle, but in different ways to promote growth, hypertrophy, strength, size, mass, whatever you want to fucking call it. But I'm going to finish up here. Only 5 minutes, like I said, but I don't want to ramble on to you the whole time. After this, I'm going to go hit up my breakfast. I'm freaking starving because I didn't do my protein shot before I got here. So here's what it is. Working out fast isn't a bad thing for me. I'm used to it, but I'm trying not to do it anymore. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for a massive shoulder workout. Since I'm still not really doing legs, include a lot of cardio, and we'll see what happens. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep grinding.